Art Therapy Masters, a practical deep dive into all the possibilities of art therapy masters in BC. What is art therapy? Art therapy is a distinct discipline that incorporates creative methods of expression through visual art media. Art therapy, as a creative arts therapy profession, originated in the field of art and psychotherapy and may vary in definition. There is an art therapy institution in the town that I currently live in called the Kootenay Art Therapy Institute. And it's been a dream of mine for many years to attend this institute upon graduation of my Bachelor of Fine Arts. However, through this project, I emailed the school, another Valhalla Art Therapy clinic near me as well, along with a teacher that works at the Kootenay Art Therapy School, and another Sage Art Therapy, which is another clinic that is in Nelson as well. And I didn't get any responses except for one from Valhalla Art Therapy, who responded by email but was not able to talk to me about what a career in art therapy looked like, but was able to tell me that the school in Nelson that I was hoping to go to was actually a diploma program and not an actual master's. So, feeling a bit disappointed and a bit confused, I decided to research what the difference was between diploma, certificate, or master's were, and some of the pros and the cons. It seems like with a diploma or certificate program, there is the same amount of prerequisites required for a master's, but not a real master's, no guarantee of a job. There is an added job title, but no real job. Whereas opposed to pursuing a master's, there's the same amount of prerequisites, 2 psychology classes minimum, a real recognized master's, guaranteed of job because of the accreditation, and not just an added job title, but an actual job. It seems like pursuing a diploma or certificate post-undergrad should be done after completing a master's. So then what master's should I choose? A master in counseling, a second degree in psychology, a master in art therapy, or there's a master of arts in counseling psychology, which I've been looking into. That would actually mean I would become a registered clinical counselor, which would lead me to a job. So I did a bit of research and compared the different universities that I was looking into, the costs, prerequisites, online or in person, and the credentials. Next, I was able to do an interview with an art therapist named Deb Walsh, who currently sits on the faculty of the art therapy program at Concordia University, as well has been on the board of directors for Quebec Art Therapies for many years. 8 of them were for education and research. It was great to meet up with Deb, and she gave me a lot of insight into what a career in art therapy could look like. She enjoys working with the clients because it's always different, so it's always interesting. Her undergrad was a BFA, and then after she finished that, she did advertising for many years until she decided to go back to school to do her art therapy master's, which she took from a small school in Vermont that was a 1.5 year intensive, but doesn't actually exist anymore, and was actually created by one of the founding members of art therapy. She said that her career has been great. She's been in it for many, many years, But it seems like the career path has changed a bit in terms of the educational goals have changed a bit. So in conclusion, in order to be able to bill clients through an extended benefit plan, and this is how I would want to work ideally, I would have to become a registered clinical counselor in BC. After this, attempting a postmaster's certificate in art therapy would be an added extension to the services that I could offer. So now I'm looking at Masters of Arts in Psychology Counseling or a Masters in Counseling online, either through Athabasca University or Yorkville University, because they both offer these programs online. The Yorkville University program seems the most interesting because you can still be qualified as a full-time student, but the classes are delivered in a part-time commitment. And the length of the program is 28 months, but students have up to 5 years to complete their studies. And after completion, graduates are eligible to apply for membership and registered clinical counselor status. There is also a BC Teacher Qualification Services as well for a teacher certification. The tuition and fees was about average in comparison to the lowest versus the highest at around $37,000 total for the 28 months. It's been a journey getting to know and better understand the route towards becoming an art therapist. And although art therapy is still up on the list for me at some point in the future, it's been good to reach out and ask questions and see options and possibilities. I'm thinking about doing the Masters of Arts in Psychology Counseling through Yorkville as my final decision. And here's a list of my works cited. The music was provided by Erica Orth, and it was improvised piano. And the slides, the photos in the slides are my personal works. Number 1 was called New Moon Room. Slide number 2, I Am Rock. Slide number 8, Cocoon Room. And slide number 10, Orifice. Thanks for joining me and learning a little bit about art therapy and the different programs and avenues you can take post-graduation. Thanks very much.